Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Iowa. And Papa Jim is still getting some things ready. He just came back in from warming up the car. He's getting the car all ready because today's our date day. We're going to do some fun things today. That's why we had to up our piñata stuffing to 11 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock. Ooh, money, 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 money. Okay. So he's getting the piñata, he's getting all of our money put together, and he's going to come on over. I want to tell you guys, we added a wheel, and I'm going to change something on our little adventure here, and I will share that with you. So how is everybody doing this morning? Hello, Gwen from Broke Cowgirl. Hello, Stuart's Prepping. Forgive me. I know I've written down your name before, and I just, at the moment, I'm going to blame it on the curlers. And yes, I'm in my curlers because I want to give my hair the longest opportunity to last through our date today. So where we're going on a date today really has nothing to do with I just ripped my piñata. How many girls can say that in a day? Grabbed my piñata and ripped it. We're going on a date today. It's a little different from what we're doing with our piñata stuffing, but we are going to go live tonight between 5 and 5:30 at our destination. The dogs want to bark. I apologize. So we are going to go live tonight because this place looks absolutely magical. I'm hoping it's going to be magical when we have our live tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. So we're preparing for this date day, right? And we've had frigid, bone-chilling temperatures. Hey, Papa Jim.
Whew, man, it's still cold outside.
It's still cold. It's like, what, 18 degrees today?
16 right now, but it's supposed to get to 18, and then it's supposed to start dropping again.
But where we're going, it's going to be a little bit colder.
A little bit.
And it's snowing. So we are dressed as warm as we can possibly get for our date day today. And I want to talk just a little bit about that. The location is secret. You're going to have to wait until we go live tonight. We are going to be taking some video along the way because we'll be vlogging it. Hold your cupcake, sure. But I have picked out my best. Hello, Harley. Harley's not going with us. I have picked out my best coat to go on our adventure today. It is not the one I wanted to wear. I have a beautiful red wool pea coat that I wanted to wear. I thought it would be so perfect for our destination, but it's not as warm as my puffy coat. So I'm going to wear my puffy coat. So I am choosing function over fashion. You got another dog?
Bomber. Photo
bomb. Hi, Charlotte. Look over here. Only one tongue allowed in my mouth at a time. Right now it's mine. But I do have my appropriate headwear picked out to match. But I wanted to share with you, any of you who have ever been up in the snow before, or if you live in a cold climate, you know, if you go outside in your blue jeans, in denim, you think you're going to be okay in denim. And as soon as that cold air hits the denim and it sticks right to your skin, those blue jeans are freezing cold. And when you're walking and the denim hits your skin, or if you sit down and your denim shifts and it's like, oh my gosh, that's freezing cold. So we wear like, not thermals. What do I have? I have fleece leggings. Now, Papa Jim has a pair of jeans that have fleece built into the actual pants, the jeans, but I don't. So I have these leggings. Now, 4 years ago, I took our grandkids, took them up to a lake that when it freezes over, there's this annual event where they bring out all of these beautiful kites. And I'm talking like 100-foot long kites. Some of the kites are $10,000. Good morning, Hugo Homestead. So I knew it was going to be a cold day that day. So I bought myself some fleece leggings. Well, they had fleece leggings in my size, but they had fleece leggings a little bit larger on clearance. And I thought, I'll just get the larger ones. What does it matter? So let me show you the larger ones I got. I got these beautiful fleece leggings, right? And I wear them up to the lake with my grandkids. And we're walking and walking. We walk everywhere. And as I'm walking, the waistband starts sliding down the side of my legs all the way down to my thighs because I wore loose pants. So I'm walking and the inner pants are falling down and only being held up by the crotch of the jeans. They're all the way down to my knees. So I'm walking funny. I literally had to stop reach down in my pants and grab the leggings and pull them back up around my waist. It was so funny. My grandson was mortified. So I thought I'll just wear those today and I'll tie a knot in them or I'll safety pin them or something. So I got into my little cubby, like pantyhose. Well, just wait. Pantyhose do that too. So this was like wearing, this is like being 12 years old and wearing your grandma's pantyhose that sag around the ankles and bag all the way down to your knees. But anyways, so I got into my little cubby to get out my pants today. And I saw that I had bought some other pants that were on clearance as well. Hello, Tiny Tim. And so I thought, well, I'll try these because these are a size smaller. They're just one size smaller. Okay. I'll try these instead. So just to give you a reference, okay? Hello, Roberta's. So this is the waist. This is the waistband on the ones that are too big that I wore up to the lake that one day and they just fell all the way down to my knees. And I thought, I'll just bundle these up and pull them up, okay? So I saw that I had these smaller ones and I thought, oh, I'll wear the smaller ones today. So I took them out of the package. You guys ready for this? This is the waistband on one size smaller. Look at that. Hold them up, Grandpa. Look at the difference. How am I going to get this on? This is not going to work. So I showed this to Papa Jim and I said, look, it's only one size smaller than this one is. He says, you're never getting in that. And it's like, I know, but I'm going to try. I'm going to give it the old homestead try. Man, if it were an Olympic event, I would win gold because this is a second pair. I've got two pair. I got them for $2. I mean, they're normally like $20. I got them for $2. I wrestled these things until they are on. Now, if I would not have lost almost 50 pounds since being diagnosed with diabetes, this would not have happened. But they're on. These bad boys right here are around my waist. I am not going to be eating today. Heaven help me if I have to pee once we get started on our adventure because I don't know that it's happening.
What's this lump back here?
That lump, that's my butt. My butt is all the way up on my shoulder blades now because I had to pull all the way up. It's like a roll of biscuits, I'm telling you. But I got them on. So to celebrate getting them on, Papa Jim, I think we need to put a whole bunch of money in our change jar. If you guys don't know what this change jar is, we're adding money to the change jar. Every week, we tell you how much is going in here. And at the end of 26 weeks, whoever comes closest without going over, and I've even debated thinking, I think you need to be within a certain amount. I think you need to be within $5 or $10 of the actual thing, because that way I know you're paying attention. But whoever comes closest without going over will either get their own little bank. We'll order a bank for you, a mason jar bank, and send it to you, or a gift card, or maybe a Country Mama's coffee mug, something like that, something fun. So I'm putting in, let's see here. And this is in honor of me squeezing my fat butt into those pants. So there's 25. There's 50. This hurts my hand. There's 75. There's $1, $1.25, $1.50, $1.75, $2. I'm going big, guys. $2.25.
So does every
$2.50.
If anybody's wondering where this change came from,
$2.75.
at work.
$3. He's talking.
At work, I had a bag.
$3.25.
All the time, I always get change in my pocket from going to the store and stuff.
$3.50.
And I was tired of always having this change in my pocket, so then I started filling up this little bag that I got. And for a long time.
$4.
So I decided to bring it home one day. So it's a pretty good sized bag.
$4.25, $4.50, $4.75, $5. So we added $5 to the jar just to celebrate the fact that I got my fat butt into those nice warm pants. So
Well, here, put another dollar in.
put another dollar in. What are we celebrating that we're putting another dollar in?
Here, I'll tell you as soon as you put it in.
He'll tell me as soon as I put it in. Okay, putting another dollar in. 25, $50, $75, $1. Okay, why did I put another $1 in?
So, because I didn't have to go in there and cut them off of you. Rescue.
Later on, when we get back from our date, if he doesn't have to cut them off of me so that I have to pee up in the frozen tundra where we're going, we'll put more money in and we'll tell you about it. So I wanted to tell you that with regards to our spinny wheel, I didn't open the spinny wheel that we normally have on my laptop. So I'm going to go ahead and open the one that we have here on my iPad. And I added a wheel. So I added our destination wheel. Good morning, Tina Ladybug. So we have 5 destinations on our wheel. They're on there 3 times all the way around. So it's a nice big full wheel. And I think what we're going to do is every week we're going to spin it. And whatever it lands on, we're going to write it on a sticky and shove it in the piñata. And then at the end of our 26 weeks, whatever is the most that's in there is where we'll go. That way we're not just down to just like spinning once. We're not down to feeling guilty about going one place and not another. So we're going to make it to where we've got some catch up to do here. And we're going to put it in the piñata. So Papa Jim, here's the piñata. This is our 4th week. So we're going to make up week 1 through 3. So here we go. We're going to spin. Let's find out where it lands. That's a good long spin too, huh? Now there's a commercial, so I can't see where it is yet. Hang on. Destination number 1, Nashville, Tennessee. So, week 1, I'm going to write Nashville on it, and Papa Jim is going to shove it in the piñata. He's going to fold it up and shove it in the piñata so it doesn't stick to everything.
All right.
Okay, so while he's doing that, I'm going to spin for week 2 because it's only fair that we get caught up, right? And if you have another destination you want to recommend, we can add it to the wheel. You know, it might be where it catches up. You never know. Here we go. Destination number 2, choice. What are we going to get?
Week 2.
Week 2. Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, that is Papa Jim's number 1 choice. So week 2, Mount Rushmore. And it goes into the piñata, Papa Jim. Make sure they can see you stuffing.
Actually, my first choice is all-you-can-eat buffet. But
all-you-can-eat buffet.
Right.
You know what? Let's go ahead and spin for some money. You guys ready for us to spin for some money? Gonna get out of this one. Let's do our savings wheel, 1 through 50. This means whatever it lands on, we're going to take that money denomination and we're going to shove it into our piñata. And then after 26 weeks, however much money we have in the piñata is what we're going to spend on our little vacation. Where are we going to go? I don't know. So far, it could be Nashville or it could be Mount Rushmore. So 1 through 50. I have a feeling today, maybe I feel it in my bones. I might be wrong. I've had a couple things come true this week where I was like sending out signals.
Are you going to tell them what crazy was this week?
You want to know what crazy was this week, guys? Okay.
So
we have not had internet. We just got our internet back. We almost didn't have it for a week. I just want to dance to the music.
So
Papa Jim says, let's, I'm going to turn the music down. Papa Jim says, let's watch a movie. And I said, okay. And we've got like 100 DVDs over here in this cabinet. And I was in the kitchen cooking dinner. He says, what do you want to watch? I said, oh, you pick. Surprise me. And I closed my eyes and I said to him, from the kitchen now, I said, I'm sending out to you what I think I know you're going to pick. And you pick your movie. Don't show it to me. Hold it behind your back when you pick it. And then I'll tell you what I'm thinking. And then you hold it up and see if I'm right. So I sent him the thought that I was thinking, right? And he puts the movie in. He doesn't show me. He just picks a movie and puts it in. I said, oh, you didn't show it to me to see if I was right. He goes, well, what did you think it was? I said, I think you picked The Great Outdoors with John Candy. He goes, nope. I said, oh, well, I tried. So
After
the
the opening stuff.
The opening credits start, and then I hear this music. It's like, it is the great outdoors. I said, that is the great outdoors. And he just smiled. I got goosebumps out of over 100 movies I picked. And it's not like it's his go-to every time. It's not like I knew. It's not his favorite movie, but I picked it. So then the next night, or 2 nights later, 2 or 3 nights later, I don't know. He said, let's watch another movie. I said, okay, I'm sending you a movie title. Well, then like 15 minutes later, we got our internet back and we didn't get to pick a movie. But I said, I have a movie picked. Is it the movie you picked? And he said, well, he had picked a movie originally. He had picked a movie in his brain, but then he changed it. So he changed it to what he was going to get. But I said, my pick was Top Gun. He says, my first pick was Top Gun. He was going to put Top Gun in, and then he switched it to Talladega Nights. But that was kind of weird. So I had a couple things like, ooh, I kind of got a vibe. I got a vibe today. Watch it be wrong now. Okay, my first vibe is that's going to be right. Is we're going to have an awesome time in our day today. But and I'm not going to have to be cut out of the leggings that I squeezed my fat butt into. But I think we might hit a double today. Do you think we'll hit a double today on our spinning wheel of money?
Maybe. I mean, the sun's shining.
The sun is shining. Maybe luck will shine down upon us. Hello, Blue Pixie. Okay, we're going to spin, guys. Here we go. This is the 1 through 50 wheel. Let's see. Are we going to get a double today? I don't know.
Did you turn up the volume?
No, I didn't turn up the volume. You guys get to see it before you even read it. Nope, not a double on this one. $41. So, Grandpa, we need $41. Did you guys see that, by the way? 41. We're going to put $41 into our piñata, and that is going to go into our savings fund for us to go on a vacation. So I actually have $41 sitting right here. 20, 41. So Papa Jim, if you will do the honors, let's stuff $41 into our piñata.
Bam.
Bam, $41 more. I'm telling you, that's going to be fun wherever we go. Grab a little bit of change, Grandpa. Let's celebrate and put some change in our bank. For those of you who are just joining us, hello, Nisi. We are putting change in this bank. Whoever comes closest after the end of our 26 weeks, 26, 27, 26, 26 weeks, whoever comes closest without going over is going to win a bank or a coffee mug or something. So as we have our lives, we take a little handful of money, we put it in, we tell you what we're putting in so you can keep track of it, and then whoever wins it. So let's see, I'm putting in a penny, a quarter, another penny. This is whatever Papa Jim hands me. One more penny, and another penny. I see a nickel. I'm going to grab a nickel. Are you guys adding this up as you go? Blue Pixie, I put some money in earlier. Here goes a quarter. Another quarter. Gosh, we have a lot of quarters. Another quarter. And do I have any dimes in here? We haven't put a dime in a while. Remember when it only used to take a dime to make a phone call? Do you guys remember that? I don't see a dime, but I'm going to put in another quarter. Gosh, these are so hard to shove in there. And a nickel. Papa Jim found a dime. So a dime's going in. Okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead and let's put another destination in the piñata. We're stuffing our piñata today. Anyone else having garden conniption fits? Oh, Gwen, I went out to my garden the other day. I just put a video up showing the snow drifts and everything from our last little snow that blew through here. And I was like, I felt so bad for my little garden because Papa Jim had to cut this pathway around so we can let the chickens out. And it's like waist up high. To my, at least waist high. At least waist high, thigh high, just these snow drifts. Some places have no snow. Some places have drifts waist high. He had to dig the cars out because the snow was blowing up over the door handles because we had 30-mile-an-hour winds with 10 inches of snow. We have a change jar. That's our Christmas fund. That's great, Blue. Mm-hmm. That works good. Hello, everyone in the chat. I'm not typing much, laying down, resting, and just watching. Nisi, I hope you're feeling better. I know you've been a little under the weather, so I hope you're feeling better. So let's go back. Another commercial. Let's do destination again. And we're going to spin. We're going to add week 3 into our pot. Here we go. You guys get to see it first. What's going to be? What's it going to be? Mackinac Island, Michigan. Wow, at least they're all different, huh? So I'm going to write this on a Post-it for week 3. Mackinac Island. I'm just going to put Mac Isle. We'll know what it is, right? So I'm going to hand this over to Papa Jim to stuff into my piñata. Stuff my muffin. Gets me in so much trouble when I say things like that. Gwen says, no snow here, thank goodness. We've got snow still on the ground.
Well,
we still have snowbanks.
We went quite a while without getting a really good dumping of snow.
And we made up for it this last week. We got plenty of snow this last week. So a little bit about our adventure today. Papa Jim doesn't know this, but I do have everything downloaded. We're going to get a geocache today while we're out too. If you don't know what geocaching is, we used to geocache when we lived in California. I love it. He's like, wah, wah. He goes along with it because he loves me and he humors me. I will be taking the Medusa snakes out of my hair before we go. I just snorted coffee through my nose. I adore you, Alicia. Thank you, Pam. Wait until next time we do this. I'm getting a taco piñata. You do the math on that one because we're going to stuff that baby at least once a week. I don't think
we're going to stuff it twice a week, isn't it?
We'll stuff it twice a week. Hey, I'm not one to turn it down.
I mean, if we're going to do it, we might as well do it.
Do it. Stuff the taco good. So today we're going to at least find one geocache, maybe more. It depends on how zealous I get. Our destination where we're going today is about 3 hours away. So we're going to have to at least make 1, maybe 2 pit stops. Might have to allow for a little extra time because by the time I get myself into the bathroom, get these leggings off, tinkle, and get back in the car, it might have to be another hour. I don't know. So Blue, Pixie, just to show you, I don't know if you were in here earlier, and I don't think Nisi was in here. These are the leggings I squeezed into today to go out in the snow to keep my legs warm. Look at that. If I have to be taken away by ambulance because of, I don't know, because I can't breathe, Papa Jim says that my butt cheeks are up on my shoulder blades because I squeezed all of that fat right up. These are not bags under my eyes, by the way. Oh, God. Oh, okay. So our destination is about 3 hours away. We're going to a whole different state for our date day today. We're going to leave here. We're going to find a geocache that I've located. And then we're going to go have some lovely lunch. I'm going to enjoy my lunch, Nisi. And I'm going to take my medication with me so I can enjoy it and not have to worry about my blood sugar. And I'm all set with a blood monitor to take with me. I'm set. I'm ready to get out on the road and start living again, start doing things. We're going to start doing some fun things instead of staying on the farm all the time, taking you guys with us. So whatever I do today, we're going to vlog it and then we'll put together a little video and we'll put it up. But don't forget, tonight between 5:30, 6 o'clock, we're going to go live. Provided we have internet where we are, because it's going to be in a remote location. I'm going to try to go live on StreamYard on my phone so I could share it with you guys because I think it is an absolutely magical place. I found a picture of this place and I showed it to Papa Jim and I said, I want to go. I want to plan a trip. And it was only 15 minutes later I bought tickets because I'm impulsive that way. What usually happens when I'm impulsive about things like this, Papa Jim? We go, and I usually get us in some kind of trouble.
True.
Sometimes it usually ends up with a trip to urgent care.
Urgent care?
Yeah, like our kayaking adventures.
Oh, yeah, please don't bring that up.
Don't bring that up. Why?
Tandem.
It was a tandem kayak, and we were thrown out into the ocean not once, not twice, 3 times. And then there was a shark, and I panicked and trying to get back up into the kayak. This is a lot to get up into a kayak, guys. I tore a tendon in my arm, and I was on disability for 12 weeks and almost had to have surgery. But it was a great time. Well, I mean, it was a great time for the other people that were there. I was a mess, and poor Papa Jim, he had to do all of the paddling because I hurt my arm. But the whole time I was just panicked because when you look down, nobody told us. Nobody told us that the bay that we were going to be kayaking in was like this natural preserve for stingrays and nurse sharks. So we'd already fallen out of the kayak 3 times, and I'm shaking. Papa Jim says I was shaking like a dog pooping razor blades. Okay. Well, I'd been injured, and I guess I was in a little bit of shock. But every time I would look down over the edge of the kayak, there's sharks, there's stingrays, and I'm just in a panic. The whole time I just like stared at my shoes. Poor Papa Jim. He said he was never going to do anything tandem with me ever again. And I said, never? He said, never. He's not even going to ride up the escalator at the mall with me.
We take separate elevators.
Take separate elevators. Hello, wifey. Yeah, we're getting ready to go. Gwen does not own a pair of leggings. I don't like to say that I own a lot of pair of leggings. After today, I don't know if I will. I'll tell you, I wore Spanx once. Then I ritually burned them after I peeled myself out of them. So we'll see how the leggings go today. I really am afraid I'm going to get up there into the frozen tundra and have to pee and not be able to peel them off. I don't know.
You might just have to pee your pants.
It might be one of those things where I just might have to say I have to pee, and Papa says, go for it. And it'll be warm just for the first few seconds.
I'm tired of holding that.
You're tired of holding this? Let's put some more change in the change jar, guys. Keep track. Here we go. There's a penny, a dime. Hey, he found some of the dimes. Another penny. I tell you what, this money's getting up there. A nickel. A quarter. You guys adding this up as we go? It's hard to get that in there. That's what she said. A dime. A nickel. 1 penny. 2 penny. 3 penny. 4. Hot potato, 1 penny more. And it goes. Okay.
All right. So what are we going to do now?
Let's see what they're saying in the chat. Nisi says they need to make crotchless leggings. They do. Then I could pee without issue.
Oh, please.
Nisi, you're on to something. They make crotchless other things, but they made crotchless leggings for when you're out in the snow.
Don't people just wear leggings by themselves?
Not this girl.
I'm just thinking
I care about y'all too much to just wear
probably,
leggings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Now my mind has just...
Don't ever, ladies, I don't care what size you are, don't ever wear flesh-colored leggings in public by themselves. It doesn't look well. Hello, wifey. Good to see you at Roberta's Adventures of Cooking. So I've been listening and lurking. We like lurkers. We like lurkers when I get my cupcake stuffed. It's fine. Just an FYI, back in the day of petticoats and all of those layers, the undie drawers were crotchless. They would have to be, wouldn't they, after you get all those layers up?
By the time you get down to that, man, that'd be like a half-hour ordeal just to get down to.
Right. Have you guys ever seen New in Town? It's a movie with her name has just escaped me, Renee Zellweger, and she goes up to New Ulm, Minnesota. And she goes hunting with Harry Connick Jr. and she has to pee really bad, but the zipper's stuck. And the more she tries to fight to get the zipper undone so she can pee while they're duck hunting, she knocks over a rifle or something and it shoots Harry Connick Jr. in the butt. Really funny movie. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. If you've lived where it is exceptionally cold, it will make you giggle because all of it is so true. Yeah. Let's spin.
I like when she comes out of the airport coming from San Diego, California, and she gets out, opens the door, and then she turns around and comes right back.
Turns right back around, goes right. She goes, no, not doing it. That's the way our dogs are. All right, savings 50 through 100. Here we go. We're going to see how much we're going to put into the cupcake. Here we go. Time to stuff that muffin. What we got? Are we going to get the double? I don't know.
The big one?
This is the big one. 51 through 100.
Oh, double.
No, not a double today. I think it said 52. I have to wait for the commercial. Did you guys see 52? I have to wait for the commercial to get done so I can check. 52. $52, Papa Jim. We need $52. I'm going to turn the music down. We're going to get out $52 to put into our cupcake. We're going to stuff that muffin. Here we go. 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52. Gosh darn it, I was hoping for more this week. That's kind of low. I got a lot of money from the bank and hoping we could stuff it.
We may be thinking about different destinations if that thing doesn't go.
We might just end up going to like the dumpster behind Dairy Queen.
I don't even know if they have hometown buffet or something.
We might just be going to the buffet. That's what we might end up with. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52 going into the cupcake piñata. There it goes, Papa Jim. Stuff it. Woo! Shake it. Let's see how it's sounding. What's it sounding like in there? Wow. This is our 4th week. We've got quite a bit of stuffing in there.
So how many weeks have we done as far as the destinations?
We've done 3 weeks. We have to do 1 more week for the destination. But we've got all the money in there for this week. So the cupcake is stuffed. We just have to add 1 more destination. Our coin jar, we might throw a few more coins in it before we say goodbye for the day. And let's see what's going on in the chat. Roberta says, preach it, Alicia. Yeah, I know. All you got to do is alter them. Just say and carry scissors for emergency. I'm not altering anything. Now, Nisi, just to show you, these were the ones that I wore 2 or 3 years ago, and they fell down around my knees while I was walking in my jeans, down around the knees. So I was thinking I'll just tie a knot in these, but then I found this smaller size, and I squeezed my butt into them. And so that's what I'm wearing today. If I have to, Papa Jim will bring some scissors to cut me out of them if I have to really pee in an emergency. I could just cut the crotch out of them. Not while I'm wearing them, though. I trust Papa Jim, but that could be dangerous. There once was a woman who lived in a shoe in our small town that would work in her yard wearing flesh-colored tube top. It was so scary. I bet it was.
What town is that?
Stop it. Shame on you. Give me some money to put in the jar for that statement. What town is that? He wants to know, Gwen. That deserves some money right there. Here we go. You guys ready? I'm going to hold it right here. It's got a quarter going in. So it's 25. We're about ready to hit a milestone on this. That's a hint, guys. We're really close to hitting a milestone. Here's a nickel. Here's a penny. You know what? I haven't even been looking to see if any of these are wheat pennies. So I don't know what's in here. Here's a penny. That one's not a wheat penny. Here's a quarter. Here's a penny. Here's a dime. What are you handing me? Another dime. Really close to a milestone. Here's a quarter. Here's a quarter. Here's a dime. Everybody do happy dance. Happy dance. Do a happy dance, Papa. Jazz hands. Jazz hands. We reached a milestone in the jar. I'm not going to tell you what the milestone is, but we did.
What it looks like inside.
Look at that money. How much do you think we have in there so far? Now, I will tell you I did a coffee chat, and I told you that what I started with, because I put some money in before we even started this. And then every time we've done a cupcake stuffing, that was a dime and a penny, and a dime and a penny. Every single time I've told you guys how much I put in here. Wow, Papa Jim is just like Tanny. He's just as naughty. Oh, he's naughty.
Nah,
He's naughty. If it weren't for the gutter, his mind would be homeless.
I'm a church boy.
He's so innocent. He tried to get me to believe when I first met him that he was entirely innocent. I knew better.
She's the one that corrupted me.
Not even. The dumpster behind a bakery will get you more treats. That's true. That's true. I'll have to double up on that diabetes medication, but it'll be fun. So Free Hanley says, exactly. And just cut the crotch out of those suckers.
Hey, so never mind. He's cool. I had another thought or something different about the dumpster behind the pastry, and then as soon as you said cut, never mind.
Let's do destination number 4.
All right.
We ready for destination number 4? We're going to put this in. Now, we've had 3 different destinations. Everybody's equal so far. Let's see what we get this time. And we'll add it to the piñata, and we'll see whoever gets the most points on this, then we'll be the destination winner at the end of 26 weeks. I can't believe we're 4 weeks into this already. Here we go, guys. You guys get to see it before I do. Mount Rushmore. There's another one for Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore's ahead. Not that I'm going to keep track, because after a while, I'm not going to be able to keep track of what is what. But we're going to put down week 4, Mount Rushmore. So in my noggin today, I can keep track of what we've got. See there, Mount Rushmore. But after a while, I'm not going to be able to keep track. And just so that you guys know, a lot of the times when people do these type of like envelope stuffing or budget stuffing things, they have little trackers and they can keep track of how much money they're putting in. I can't remember what we put in last week. I can't remember what we put in the week before. Truthfully, I think we did 41 and 52 today, so almost $100 today. I mean, even if we just did that every time, we'd have almost $2,600 to go on a really nice little trip. So the only one that didn't get pulled up today is we didn't get Chicago by train. Did that one come up today?
Nope.
No. We got Mackinac Island, Tennessee, and 2 Mount Rushmore. So we did not get Branson, Missouri, and we did not get Chicago by train. So we'll be watching. Come back every week and watch with us. We'll see what destinations are put in. Once we get the final destination and we get the money picked out, we'll put the money in the bank, have it all ready to go on a trip, and then I'm going to start planning and scheming. One of the things I looked into that we discussed last week is I did find out that the Ingalls, Pa and Ma and Laura and Carrie and Mary, they lived in De Smet, South Dakota. I don't know why I said Minot, South Dakota. I think that's because I know that's where there's a train stop on one of the Amtrak trains. But they lived in De Smet, so I've already started researching De Smet, because if we go to Mount Rushmore, which it's ahead, we will take a little diversion. We'll go to De Smet. We will, I'm going to see if I can book a stay at a bed and breakfast that is an old converted bank. The bank's over 100 years old, and it's right across the street from where Charles Ingalls had his store where he sold his homemade furniture. And we will go to the cemetery to see where Ma and Pa Ingalls, their final resting place is. And then I'll throw in some geocaches, because we're going to geocache. We used to be able to geocache. The app for that used to be free, and it costs money now. So I bought the membership for the year. So now that I bought the membership for the year, I have to use it. So we're just going to have to be going on some geocaches. Lakita says, what app are you using and where do you get these things? If it weren't for the gutter, his mind would be homeless. I've been saying that for years. I've been saying it about my own brain. If it weren't for the gutter, my mind would be homeless. I don't know. Living with this guy for the last 40 years, he comes up with all kinds of good stuff. And I find I don't know. Sometimes it just pops into my brain.
Cleans it up a little bit.
I do clean it up, because some of the stuff he comes up with, oh my gosh, he has me rolling, and he's so quick, so quick. What app am I using? What app am I using for the spinny wheel? The spinny wheel is called Decision Maker. I got it in the Apple store. Decision Maker. You can make your own wheels. I use it all the time. I did do one on the actual laptop so I could screen share, so that you could see it while it's spinning, and we don't have all of these annoying commercials and stuff. Yeah. But I didn't have time to pull it up today. So So the Blue Pixie says, that would be so awesome. I grew up on that show, and it's why I always try and live in the country. Isn't it wonderful? Papa Jim and I, 2 years ago, I think it was, we went to Walnut Grove, and we actually got to go to Plum Creek, where they lived on the shores of Plum Creek. And I've got a wonderful video it got erased, of Papa Jim running through the flowers like Carrie Ingalls, and he falls down in the flowers. And we got to go to a little museum there. It was really great. So if we can go there, and then if we go to Mount Rushmore, we'll go to DeSmet, South Dakota, where they lived. If we go to Branson, Missouri, or even Nashville, we will stop. That's the thing about Nashville. I don't know if we take the straight shot down to Nashville, or do we jaunt over a little bit and then go all along the Mississippi River down to Nashville? That would be an entirely different trip. But if we go to Missouri, I want to stop where Laura Ingalls Wilder lived in Missouri. And then also, if we ever end up going a little bit further east by car, Carrie was born here in Iowa, so we could go to the place where they managed a hotel. They were managers of a hotel for a while, and that's where Carrie was born. So there's all these different neat locations where we can go and just kind of get caught up on our Little House on the Prairie stuff. So lots and lots of fun stuff ahead. We love our farm. We love the isolation of the farm. We love the peacefulness. I just did a video after our snowstorm, and someone had commented about how peaceful it was. Somebody also said, gosh, sorry you had so many problems. I don't see it as a problem. We got dug out just fine. And yeah, we had some snow drifts up to my knees that I had to try to trudge through. But
if we can't get out, we don't get out.
If we can't get out, we don't get out. I've got plenty of food stored away. We've got plenty of water. We've got heat. We've got our dogs. We've got everything we need. Okay, it was a little rough without the internet, I will admit, because I couldn't do anything with YouTube. I couldn't do anything. Even on my little iPad, I could only play one game.
This stuff was 150 years ago. Didn't have.
Your forefathers, not my forefathers. So yes, I loved the books. I grew up on the books, grew up watching Little House on the Prairie. And so we really loved going to Walnut Grove. That was really neat. To tell you, my friend was visiting from California, and while we were driving, first we took her to go see the Jolly Green Giant statue. I don't know how tall he is. He's stories and stories high. Big, huge Jolly Green Giant up in Minnesota. And we took her there. And then I said, I've got a surprise for you. And she was already tired, I think. But while we were driving, she fell asleep. And we arrived at our destination, and she woke up and she saw the Laura Ingalls Museum, and she was so excited that we were in Walnut Grove. We drove her all the way to Walnut Grove, which was a big part of our childhood, her and I both, because I will tell you what, and we'll see if she even chimes in and listens to this and comments. She might comment in the comments after the live is done. But we both grew up on Little House on the Prairie, and this is before I met Papa Jim. We were so into it. Monday nights, Little House would come on. We'd always have to watch it. Well, also on Monday nights, we were in a karate class. Our parents had put us in karate class, which in this little community we lived in, we didn't have much to do. So going to karate class was kind of a big deal. So we would meet on Mondays for karate class. And usually we'd be home in time to catch Little House on the Prairie. But not this one particular night, because I think we were doing testing or something. We were going to test for belts or something. Hello, Grace and Fire. So this particular week that we were not going to be home in time to watch Little House on the Prairie was the episode where Laura and Almanzo get married. And we couldn't miss that. You can't miss it when Laura and Almanzo get married. So I get to karate class, and I wait, and I wait. And then one of the instructors say, oh, they called over at my friend's house, and she's sick and she can't come to class tonight. Sick my patootie. She intentionally missed class and left me hanging so she could stay home and watch Laura and Almanzo get married. And this is before we had VHS. It's not like I could record it and go home and watch it later. It took years before I was able to watch that episode. What a stinker. All the things I've ever done dirty to her, that made up for it right there, because she missed karate class. Yes, Blue.
So,
yes, that's what
do
she
you
did.
know how tall the Jolly Green Giant is?
How tall is the Jolly Green Giant, Papa?
He's in Blue Earth,
Blue Earth, Minnesota, home
Okay.
of Del Monte.
Yeah. So, just to give you a start, his feet are 6 feet long.
His six. Well, you know what they say about men with big feet.
So it would be a size.
They wear big shoes.
78 shoe. And he is at a
whopping
55.5 feet tall.
So basically 5 stories.
6 stories. Almost 6 stories,
Almost 6
right?
stories.
Because isn't 10 foot a story?
Yep.
60 feet. So he's
up there. Ain't no lie. I will tell you, when you go to the Jolly Green Giant statue, if you position yourself just right, you can look up into his little leaf skirt that he's wearing.
He's got leggings on.
He does have leggings on, but I thought I saw a Brussels sprout or two. I snorted. Maybe an asparagus tip. I have just reminded Tanny the DVD box set is on my wish list. Yes, I almost got it while we were up there. I did get. Oh, I put it in my little file cabinet right here. Jim did get me a really nice Laura Ingalls book. It's got some of her handwritten letters copied in there and some neat things. There's a little boy that we know. I know I snorted. There's a little boy that we know in California, and he loves watching Little House on the Prairie. I think he just turned 8, so when he was about 6. So I purchased like Laura Ingalls bread recipe and a couple of other things and a penny that you put through the thing, and it says Walnut Grove, and I sent that to him. He was so excited to get it. So excited. Our daughters have watched every episode of Little House on the Prairie at least twice, and they still rewatch the episodes. We snorted at the same time. Well, we snorted in unison. I mean, not a lot of people can do that. So we will be hitting some more Little House on the Prairie things. We're going to hit some fun things. I want to go see, like, the world's largest ball of twine and all of the little touristy places. So I wonder if we should add. I need to see how far away that is. I want to add. Maybe we'll do it in our next one. Because we chose like 750 miles as our parameter this time. But next time I do want to go stay in that dog hotel in Boise, Idaho. It is an Airbnb, and it is a building that is in the shape of a beagle dog. And you actually get to, like, I don't know if the dog lifts its leg and you walk up in there, or if you go in through the dog's butt. I don't know, but you can go into the dog and sleep inside the dog. And it is a hotel. And I want to go stay there. I'm what? I'm low maintenance. Like that favorite song you like.
Fancy?
I'm fancy like. I don't need to have fancy stuff. I'll sleep in a dog's butt if I have to, as long as we're together. Not these dogs. I've seen what ekes out of those dogs. I'm not getting anywhere near those dogs' butts.
Yeah, she's looking at me.
Yeah. So, all right, guys.
We gotta get on our adventure.
We need to get going. I gotta take. You guys want to see how let's do one curl. See how they turned out after this amount of time.
I don't know why you're doing all that, because
I know with the humidity and the wind, it's probably not going to hold the curl.
To wear and...
Woo! Look at that curl. Look at that. Well, my beanie that I have selected today is one that I've crocheted myself. It matches my jacket beautifully, and my curls are just going to peek out from the bottom, and I'm going to look adorable from the porch to the truck. And then once we get in the truck and we get out in the elements, it's probably going to go flat. Yeah. But at least I tried.
I mean, my beard was, and then it kind of...
Did you have it all curled and pretty?
I did.
You had beads in it and everything?
Yeah. I don't know.
How long that sucker's getting you? Looking like a billy goat. Just don't be like the goats we've had. Don't pee on your face, because it does not do anything for me.
Yeah. It's getting there.
It's getting there. He keeps shaping it and trimming it up.
Trying to. It's got a mind of its own.
It does. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us for this latest episode of our cupcake stuffing. We're going to secure the piñata back in the
Yeah.
safe and our change box, our little Masons right here. Again, we did pass a milestone on that. So make sure you check in and see how much money we've put in there. We need to get in some pixie bells. You need some pixie bells.
Oh, no. So the one of the what do you call it? The directors of the company I work for, she did a stop by our store, and she says it's getting long enough I should braid it.
You should. Just one big
I
braid.
don't know if I could braid it yet or not, but I might try it.
We might get you there.
So I keep hanging weight on it, hoping that it would grow more.
Yeah, but all that does is it makes your lip hang funny.
Meh.
All right, friends. Thank you so much
All
for
right.
joining us. We will see you Monday.
Maybe tonight at 5 if we get lucky.
Oh, yes. We're getting lucky.
Well, not while we're getting lucky.
We're getting lucky at 5. Tune in 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere
Okay,
around there. We're going to
yeah.
go live from our date destination. I guarantee you, if it's anything like the pictures I've seen, it's going to be a
we
beautiful few minutes that we get to
internet.
walk around and show if we get internet there. If not, just know that I will be taking some video and we will be putting it up on like a little date travel vlog. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Thank you guys for the blessings and for the well wishes. We're going to have fun today. Hopefully we'll have safe travels. If we end up in a ditch, I'll video it. You know it. We've ended up in a ditch once. Just right off in a ditch. No live from the ER. We'll try not to do that. We'll try not to do that. So guys, we'll talk to you soon. Like I was going to say, what was I going to say? Monday morning is Round the Hay Bale podcast. Monday night is a quickie. I don't know who it's with. I haven't even done my thumbnail for it yet.
I'm hoping it's me.
You had a quickie on Christmas, Papa Jim. But we could arrange another one. So, all right, guys. Oh, he's dropping money on the floor. Pick it up. Pick it up. What is it? What is it? Put it in the change jar. This is for the people who
Has
checked
anybody
out early.
noticed that the floor gets further every
The
year?
floor gets further every year. Put another penny in. There we go. All right, guys. Bye. Ending the broadcast. I'm going to go do my hair.